Hey everyone, welcome back. As you have probably already seen, today I'm going to be trying out a bunch of Colourpop goodies. And if my voice sounds a little bit, what do they call it, like crispy, rusty, one of the two, that's because I got up like 30 minutes before I started filming this video, and it's quite early in the morning, so excuse my voice. It will probably get better throughout the video. If you do like this sort of trying out brands and first impressions, make sure to leave this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. And of course, don't forget to follow me on my social media, where you get to choose what my next video will be, and of course to chat with me. And without further rambling, I can't wait to try all these goodies, so let's get into the video. Okay, first I'm gonna start with my base, which I don't have any Colourpop goodie for. I'm gonna be going in with my Too Faced Hangover primer. For my base, I'm gonna be going in with no other than the Maybelline Satin Liquid Foundation. If you guys haven't seen my first impression, you need to go and watch it, and you're gonna probably fall in love with this foundation as much as I did. I will have it linked up below. I think it's gonna be up before this video, so I will definitely link it. I can't speak, it's too early in the morning. I will definitely be linking it down below for you. I'm gonna be doing it the Instagram way because I am actually really lazy right now. That's probably gonna result in my beauty blender eating the most of the product, but oh well, I'm just gonna apply more after. So now it's a really exciting time for me because it's time for concealer, and I just love finding the right concealer that looks good underneath my eyes. And I've heard no bad things about the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and recently they've really largely expanded their color range as well. I do have Fair 5, but I know they have completely changed their names, so I think this color now belongs in the light section, whilst before it was the lightest shade you could find in the range. Oh my god, this looks full coverage. I've also heard that their concealers do oxidize, so that's why for me I got the fairest shade I could find, because just in case it oxidizes, it's still light enough for me. Since I'm gonna go for like sort of a full glam look, I might just put it in other places as well. Why not? Oh my god, this concealer looks really full coverage, and I'm scared. I haven't seen it oxidizing too much, to be honest with you. Oh my god, you guys. A little bit goes a long way. I think I overdid it with the application a little bit. So far, this is blowing my mind coverage-wise, and it's going like a dream on top of my foundation. Of course, to set everything, I'm gonna be going in with my Coty Airspun. I'm going for a sort of full glam look today, and my eyelids are not having it already. My eczema is going crazy right here on my eyes. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna set the rest of my face as well. Well, while I was setting my face, I was like, let's go and do the boring part as well. So I filled in my brows, and I guess we're going with the bold brow day today. Why not? So since we are at the brows, I also picked up something that was very raved about. It's the Colourpop Brow Boss Gel. I've heard the best things about this little guy right here. I don't demand too much from my brow gel. I have one from Primark. Keeps my hairs where they should be, and it's like €3 or something. That's $5, a little bit less than €5. So let's see what this one does. So far, so good. It's gonna have to dry down for me to know if I like it or not. The white stuff seems to be going gray, but you can still see it on my brows. What I have seen though, I've seen Kathleen Lights talk about this specific product, and she said all she has to do is like tap her finger right on top, and then all this gray stuff just goes away. So this is kind of what I'm going to do, and hopefully it goes away. It didn't all go away, but most of it did go away, and now you can pretty much not see it at all. and the lighting has gone to crap yet again. The only product I picked up for cheeks, I actually wanted to buy a bronzer as well, but the one that would suit my skin tone the most was sold out at that point. So the only thing I picked up is a highlighter, which of course I need to contour and bronze and blush first. So let's do this really quickly and then we can move on to the highlighter. For bronzer, of course, what else? I'm gonna be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You guys have seen me bronze up my face so many times with the same bronzer, and now the lighting is changing again. All of my brushes are clean and I'm so happy. It's like a weight being lifted off your shoulders when you know that you have cleaned literally all of your brushes, and you give yourself a pat on the back because you know you're not gonna do it for another 3 months, because I think that's how much it took me to wash my brushes. You guys have seen my nose contour a million times as well. I will leave my nose contouring routine down below as well, and I'm just gonna skip through this because it's so boring. Okay, we are done with the nose contour. The only thing that's left is blush, and I just can't decide which blush I wanna go with. Do I wanna go with peachy tones or do I wanna go with do I want to go with peachy tones or do I want to go with pink tone? We're going to be using the Essence Mosaic blush. I think I'm pronouncing this word right. Mosaic? I think it's Mosaic. In 40 The Berry Connection. Sometimes I just feel like blush makes me look a little bit like a clown. Like I don't know if blush actually suits me. So I've done all my contouring, bronzing, blushing situation, and now we're gonna move on to the highlighter. Obviously I had to pick up a Super Soft Cheek Pearlized in Flexitarian, and I have heard so many people rave about this specific shade, Flexitarian, and yeah, they don't do it with no reason. Like even on the screen you can see how intense it looks, and if it looks super used, that's because mine came completely shattered in the package, so I had to like press it in with my finger. I have not used it on my face at all. I've only swatched it with my hand and just look how reflective this is. This is insane. I don't know if I should try at all applying it with the brush. I'm just gonna try, and if this doesn't work, like it doesn't seem like it's picking up any product, so let's see. Oh my god. Okay, it didn't seem like it picked up a lot of product, but apparently it did. I've seen most of the people apply it with their finger, so you know what? I'm just gonna try with my finger. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Okay, I'm just grabbing a little bit and let's try to blend this out. I'm not very good at applying stuff with my finger, I'm gonna be honest here. Okay, that is gorgeous. I'm not even joking. That is so beautiful. I want more, because why not? More is more. Okay, I am obsessed. I'm officially in love. For my nose, I definitely have to use a brush, so I really hope it works with my brush. I like being more precise on my nose. I'm blown away by how effortlessly it blended into my skin just by touching so softly with my hand. My finger rather. So let me scoop you guys in closer, because we have a lot of eyeshadow and eye stuff goodies to test. Okay, so now that you have officially become one with my super dry, full of eczema eyelids, let's try to put some eyeshadow on there, because I don't like this situation happening. Can we just appreciate the highlight? So I do have so many goodies. Obviously I had to pick up some Super Shock shadows. This is what Colourpop first became famous for. That, and of course the lipsticks. I have, 4 of them here. These are the shades. I do have Isa. It's a blue with purple undertones. That's meant to be an ultra metallic. Frog, which is meant to be an ultra glitter. Lightning Bag, which is an ultra glitter as well. Telepathy, which is a gorgeous gold with green undertones, and that's an ultra metallic. Of course, I had to pick the Dream Street palette, which is the collaboration with Kathleen Light. You guys, you know I love Kathleen, and oh my god, these colors These colors are perfection. So we've got this one, and of course I had to pick the Yes Please. Everyone has been raving about this, and if you know me, these are my colors, like the yellows and the oranges and the reds. I'm dying for these shades. So because I wanted to make a whole video about the Dream Street palette and like use it on its own on my eyes, today I'm going to be playing with the Yes Please palette and some of the Super Shock shadows. And to tie up the look together, I do have a Supernova shadow as well, and this one is in the same Moonlit, and it's a gorgeous like purpley red with silver sparkle in it. It looks so yummy. What my plan initially was is that I want this Supernova shadow all over my front lid, so kind of like a half cat crease situation, and then I want to play with the Super Shock shadows on my lower lash line and my inner corner, and of course we're gonna do like crease situation with this palette right here. So don't expect anything like too crazy with the Yes Please palette, but if you do want to see it in a tutorial using most of the shades, please let me know down below and I will definitely do one for you. First up, I'm gonna be starting with the shade Champs, and we're just gonna do the normal business. Solve that in the crease. That shade is more pigmented than I ever expected. Because it's super light as well, I wasn't expecting to have, you know, too much color payoff, but apparently I do. So now that this is everywhere fluffed up into my crease, we're gonna move on and start intensifying it a little. I'm gonna go in with Note to Self and start doing the same business, but tiny bit lower than the color that we put down. And I know what you're all gonna say, what a generic look, she's putting browns in her crease, but because we're gonna play with color, I'm just not sure how else to tie my crease, because like I said, I want to play with the Super Shock shadows on my lower lash line, and they're all super colorful. By the way, these shadows, they are blending themselves. I hardly need to do anything. Now I'm gonna try to intensify this whole eye look, and I'm gonna go in with French Kiss. Of course, I'm gonna try to keep this even lower than the other two shades. So that's why I'm starting with a smaller brush, kind of matte out up to where I want it to be. I'm gonna go with a more precise brush and just place down the color. Be careful, guys. Yes, they are powdery, but so far I didn't experience any other shade having fallout except from this one. Now softly, I'm gonna start blending this onto my lid and into the crease as well. And of course I'm gonna go back and intensify. Gonna intensify the outer corner more by adding some of the dark shade. Alright, so here's where we are so far with this look, and just what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna distribute the rest of the dark shadow all over my lid, just so when I put the Supernova on top, it kind of goes onto the same shade. I'm also going to be ready to cut the crease with a brush if I can't completely use the doe foot applicator it comes with. I've been waiting for this for too long. Oh, disgustingly beautiful. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to cut the crease just like that, so we're gonna do it with the brush. So here is so far, it's absolutely stunning. I can't say it's not skipping, like the color is skipping a little bit. The Essence ones I have do the exact same, you just have to be patient. I do love the way it looks, but unfortunately it has dried my eyelids out so much. I don't know if you guys can see my eyes being super dry underneath. Like, do you see how they're like wrinkling? It feels like it's kind of too heavy for them, which is very unfortunate, but it's like super gorgeous. I just always like to keep it real for you guys, so if something is not working for me, maybe you have a problem with super dry eyelids or have an eczema on your eyelids as well, so I need to let you know, just in case you love the same product and you want to try the same product but you do have the same situation going on. I wanted to sort of go on the outer corner with Lighten Bag and in the inner corner with Telepathy. So let's start with Lighten Bag first. I'm just gonna get a more stiff brush for that, see if I can actually apply it with a brush. Okay, I think I can. Just keep in mind I'm using a completely synthetic brush for all this because it has glitters in it and it's a different formula. It's not like a normal eyeshadow. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna stop with Lighten Bag. And now I'm gonna change my brush and go to Telepathy. Okay guys, we're going colorful. Oh my god, this is... oh my god. This is disgustingly beautiful as well. So I'm gonna go in with Frog, but I'm not sure. I might add Flexitarian in my inner corner because this is basically just pure glitter. So I don't know if it will give me what I need in my inner corners. We shall see. Yeah, it's not really giving me what I need because it doesn't really have any color, it just has glitter there. I think I'm gonna go into Flexitarian and use this as my inner corner highlight. Ooh, yes, much better. I think we're looking crazy, which means we need lashes definitely with this look. So I'm gonna go and finish my other eye off camera and I'm gonna apply mascara and falsies and I will be back to finish the face. Lashes took longer than my eyebrows today, and that is because it's the first time I'm applying lashes with a complete black, like hard band. And I used the flatter lashes in Intoxicated. For mascara, I applied my Primark Lash Contour in the pink packaging. I also applied Black Coal eyeliner in my tight line and waterline, and a little bit of my NYX liquid eyeliner just to conceal the band. Now let's move on to the last part, which is lips, which I'm going to be honest with you. You have seen me use Colourpop lips before. I have used all of their lips and I love every single formula. My favorite one is the lipsticks and specifically the matte and the matte X formula. So today I have 5 different lips, mostly on the nudes and one super intense red. This one is the collaboration with Kathleen Lights. This is the Ultra Satin Lip in Reva, the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Aquarius. Then I got the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in Fairy Floss, the Colourpop Lippy Sticks in She Bad, and last but not least, I got the Colourpop Lippy Sticks in the shade Brick. Definitely not using this shade right here, but I have used it on my first impression where I'm showing you the foundation I'm wearing right now, so you will see it linked down below and you can see how it looks on me. I'm actually in between wearing She Bad and Aquarius. I'm gonna start with She Bad and see if I don't like it, I'm just gonna switch to Aquarius. This formula is a little bit more drying than the matte. This is the matte X. So this is the color I applied, and I just checked my lippies, and indeed I have never tried before the matte X formula in the lippy sticks form. I have only tried the matte formula, which I really truly love. I will say that the matte X is a little bit more drying, but I really want to go with the can't speak today. I really want to go with the ultra glossy lip in Fairy Floss. Okay, so we're done. This is how we're looking. I don't know, I'm weirded out by the color combinations. I don't know if they completely go well together, but I do like them as a combination on my eyes. Like, I can't stop staring at the Supernova shadow. Super Shock shadows, love, love, love. Super Shock cheek in Flexitarian, I mean, it speaks for itself. It's gorgeous. All of the lippies you guys knew I already loved. I'm not crazy about the matte X formula, I'm gonna say that, just because I just found it a little bit too dry. 2 eyeshadow palettes here. This one I'm going to use on a tutorial on its own, and the Yes Please, ooh, almost dropped it. And the Yes Please that I used, I really love the colors that I used. I actually just used 1, 2, 3 shades. So I probably should do a tutorial with this one as well, to be fair, because I didn't really get to use that juicy yellow color, which if I'm gonna be honest with you, I bought this whole eyeshadow palette for this one color right here and that orangey shade. These two just drew me straight in. So again, I think that was everything from Colourpop. Everything else I've used on my face, you either saw it on camera or it will be down below in the description for you guys to check out. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I really hope you enjoyed the final look. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye!